watch the video to see how I made my window. Okay, right now I'm going to show you what I did. This is the stamp that I use. All I did was put it on the Versal color. All I did is I just did this right here. Hopefully you can see that. That's all I did. I just stamp it on the black ink. Okay. For example, I'm going to take this piece of paper here. And I'm going to stamp my tree. That's what I did. And that's why I use my wipers to wipe off the ink so it will not contaminate any other ink if I decided to use a different type of ink. So that's all you do. Just wipe it off, or you can wash it off with soap and water. Okay, there we go. Now, what I did, I used my water brush pen. So I used these two green to color my tree. This one is called Seawood Green. This one is called Light Green. See? You can't see it because the words are so small, but I'm telling you what it is. Okay. So I'm going to use the light green first. So all I did was just did a little coloring. Then I took the Seawood Green and color over it. Can you see it coming together? See how pretty that is? And then I'm going to take my dark brown and then I'm going to color the tree stump at the end. I might add a little brown to it, but not really. Trying to give it a little more depth. Okay. So what I did, I took my scissors and I cut the paper, my big scissors, and I cut around the tree. Then I took my smaller scissors and cut in between the trees. This is just an example of what I did. Okay? And just an example of what I did. So I'm going to push that to the side. So this is what I really, truly did. I took the small scissors. Hopefully my head is not in the way. And I snip it around the tree. You see what I did? I just cut in between. See that? Cut in between the tree to give it a little more depth. That's what I did with all my trees. Push that to the side. I'm going to show you a final touch. This is the way it looks, the final touch. Now I'm going to take my brown, which is the walnut brown, and I'm going to color around it so the white paper will not show. Or I can take my green and make sure that the white paper does not show. Let's use my dark green. I just want to make sure it doesn't show through. The white paper shows through. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and I'll be right back. This is my notebook paper. I am going to put my white cardstock paper on top of it. I'm going to use half of this cardstock paper. I'm going to use green, which is peeled paint, and twisted citrus. That is what I'm going to use. I'm going to do half of this white cardstock paper. This is called a dapper. That's what I was telling you earlier in the video. This have a sponge on the end of this dapper. This is what it's called. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dip it into the distress ink. You can just barely see it. All you need is just a little bit. So I'm going to do half of this paper. Just do it in a circular motion. So won't leave it. See what I did right here? It's like I blotted it, which I really did. You just do it in a circular motion. Circular motion. Okay. I'm gonna put the peeled paint lid back on top. I'm gonna push it to the side. Now I'm gonna use the twisted citron. This is by Holtz and Ranger. It's the company that made it, but Holtz is the one who designed it. I believe that's right. Don't quote me on that. I try to do my research on this distress ink, so don't quote me on it. I'm using this notebook paper so I won't get it on this paper here. That's why I did that. Now I'm going to use the cracked pistachio. That would be for the sky. Let me turn it around. Hopefully you can see that. I'm trying to blend it all together. The sky, the grass, all together. Okay, now I'm going to use the peacock feather. The peacock feather. Hopefully you can see this. Let me focus in just a little bit closer. I'm going to try to see if you can see it. See what I'm doing? Okay. There we go. I'm going to use the peacock feather. And you will get this ink on your hands. You can wash it off. I didn't dip it. I'm just using whatever was left on the sponge. I'm just going over it. Kind of blend the colors together. And I'm going to use the peel paint. I'm going to try to use a little of that. I'm just kind of blending in the blue and the green a little bit. I noticed that when Tim Holtz said that when you use distress ink on certain papers, it does give it a different texture. And this one, this cardstock paper is giving it a different texture. I noticed that. Okay, I am finished. Now let's get started on the trees. I'm gonna have to glue it. The trees, I will be placing them on here. You can see the sky, even though the sky is a little dark, but that's okay. I should have used a different type of blue because I don't want it to be too dark. I know they say if you spray a little water on it, the paint or the ink will resist. The water will resist the ink. So let's see. I won't do it right now. Maybe another time in another video. So let me glue this down. Okay, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Let's focus in a little bit. That is beautiful. I like that. This is my window. And just use your imagination. I always say that. Use your imagination. You see that? So you can see it better. There you go. Just use your imagination. Okay, I'm going to cut the excess paper off. Okay, now I'm ready to use my adhesive dots. I'm ready to use that. I'm going to give my window a 3D dimension. I am going to place the window at the very top of the paper of my art journal. I made it into a 3D shape. There we go. I put a paper towel right here so it will not mess up this picture right here. See? I placed a paper towel right there to protect the other side. Okay, there we go. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to focus in so you can see. That is beautiful. I'll focus back out. My next step, I will place 2 strips on the side of my bookcase. I'm going to glue it down. Okay. My glue. What I did, I cut the paper in half. It was together. It was this size right here. So what I did, I cut it straight down the center so I can have it for my bookcase. I'm going to use my wiper to wipe down the excess